That's interesting, actually. Sometimes whenever we talk about Pokemon games on these streams, we talk about whether or not we would consider like Red, Blue, and Yellow distinct games, but it seems like YouTube actually considers them one game categorically, for the sake of titling. Oh no, there's a tag for Red, Blue, and Yellow, and then there's a tag for Yellow and Red individually. Is that how it is? Pokemon Red. Oh, that's interesting. There's a category for red and green, red, blue, and yellow, and then yellow. Curious. Alright, let me get sound back in on this. It's so loud compared to everything else. Do I have instant text on? We do. Hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Choose a look. Pink. Is this okay? Yeah, I love that every... Anytime you get a Pokemon ROM hack and there's like an androgynous option, it's always femme leading. Let's be real here. Creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Pink quartz. J. Right, so your name is Neat. This is my grandson. He's, a boy. What is his name again? John. John Pokemon? That's right, I remember now. His name is Blue. Neat. Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold, and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. They look like Jade animations. Oh, and the only reason I think that they said that this is supposed to be a more ambiguous option in the Discord where I got the update from, but I don't really see it. Let's be honest. Now, if I remember right, the Moonstone in Mount Moon actually gives you Sylveon. So, if I remember right, it's best to pick Sylveon in this ROM pack over Pikachu, because you can get Pikachu later. And by the time you get Pikachu, that's when you would get Alolan Raichu anyways. If we call it Pinky, is that like a slur? Let's just call it Pink. We could call it Baby Pink. That's a Mo Shop, right? Song? Do that. Ugh. It's such a fucking odd sprite. Maybe we should just keep like a tab open so I can put on music and speed this up when we're looking for Pokemon. I had no idea coin per was gonna be like a 1% chance. Alright, I think we're gonna speed this up and put some music on. At the risk of crashing my screen because I'm doing something more intense than running a GBC game. Fall 19 Gummy Worm. Oh, that. What is Gastown? Where's that in my search? Should we go for Nidoran? I don't think so. Because I want to use my Moonstone on Sylveon. Okay. I think you permanently lose money if you faint in this game. Obvious answer is UG, but it is Pig Monkey. I think we're gonna go for Nosuke. I'm thinking long term that I want Alolan Persian, Sylveon, Alolan Raichu, Annihilate, and I wouldn't mind a Jet Larva. I don't remember what it turns into. Excuse me. I think if I remember right, Farfetch gets an evolution. Not like Surfetched, but I think it gets a different evolution. I can't quite remember. Is the song quieter? So don't let me become one, 'cause I'll just take you down. It's tempting to jump off the edge and fly, but this is not a dream. Grub. Oh, we could name him Grubhub. Is there enough room for Grubby Hubby? Okay, Elite Life, so he can actually fight off the bat. Yo, you! Is this just red and blue more? I gotta change chat. That does not look remotely good. That looks awful. That's too tiny for me to read it on screen. Oh wait, not all of it. I gotta open it up, then I gotta go down to chat. Here we go. Let me get that bigger. There we go. It takes so long to move it like this. I'm a large, expansive man. Okay. I'm gonna let the song finish playing and then I'm gonna go back to normal speed because I like this song a lot. Is this just red and blue with more? Yes. Oh, I gotta be on the emulator. The Giovanni? I've played this before, but it's got an update since then. I was in the Infinite Fusion Discord, and I checked all the other Pokemon Discords I'm in, and I noticed that this one had an update. Is the clipboard in that house new? It's like the fucking, what is it, the sweat on the glass of beer in GTA 6. That clipboard is what's really selling you. It's getting you invested. Did you know that the best Pokemon are Nidoran? So is that a Pidgey? Fucking get his ass. One shot? Oh! Alright, we gotta go heal. This is the natural consequence of making a Pokemon game and not giving you infinite money, because you don't buy potions, because you gotta save that money. I'm gonna have to buy a stone in 30 levels. I'm gonna pre-gym, dude. I'm gonna fucking pre. Clefairy and I are on a journey. Is Clefairy normal or fairy type in this? There's only one way to find out. Uppercut that Clefairy. It's still normal. It's just thick. No, Clefairy. I believe in Mankey. Use your Ohanma. Get the fuck out of here. Coin Purr, Meowth's pre-evolution. We have one. Ligatung is so dogshit it's the first ace. No. Oh, sorry about that ringing. My leg is twitching really bad because my caffeine hit, and I'm bouncing up and down. I lost. I'll train until I'm the best there is. You got a bottle cap. He's just like an actual child picking up shiny things off the ground because they look interesting. Is it real? So the Kanto expansion pack, what it does is it adds future evolutions. So it adds things like Electivire and regional variants. So like we can get Alolan Raichu I'll be able to get Sylveon for my Eevee, things like that. But it adds Pokemon that were considered discarded from the Space World demo that leaked a while back. So, like, cut evolutions, like, there's the remark that that man in Viridian, or Cinnabar Island says about how his Pikachu evolved when you traded to him, his Raichu. So there's, like, Gorochu. There's, like, an evolution. Stuff like that. The early game is mostly the same, because it's just, like, you know, it's just the early game. But this is Coinper. Gorochu? I think it's like G-O-A-R, like Raichu. That's Gore of my comfort chew. They're both pretty bad this early on. He looks like he's got a little yarmulke on. I was gonna say, I can't see how strong this is. But this is still functioning in Gen 1, so this should be... No, it's not super effective. I guess they fixed the bug interaction. For some reason, bug was super effective against poison. I guess they fixed it. I just know that this game does a lot of very questionable things with how it introduces new things backwards. Like, like for Electivire, for instance, they chose to use its special defense instead of its special attack or something. So it basically doesn't really get any, like, usable, and it still kind of, like, cheats. And they said, this was made by Plague One Karma originally, and she said that she went out of her way to do things like that. Or I think it might have been Magmortar. One of those types is, like, dog shit. On the other hand, some Pokemon are, like, way stronger when they're backwards. Like, when they're brought backwards. Like, Toadskrull. Is that his name? The tentacle that's, like, grass ground type? Because he keeps his speed stat in store. Or her speed stat in store, Spore. So you can just kind of auto-sleep anything with Gen 1 sleep, which is really not fair. Blissey? I mean, Gen 1 Chansey is honestly just fine enough. It's already broken. Yeah, having good special attack on that thing is nuts. I mean, good luck getting one. Caterpie can't cut. And we picked up a potion. We have. We'll use it in a bit. Yo, you can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. It's payday. My favorite candy bar. What does he mean by jam out? I never understood that. It just means he's having a good time. It just means he's jamming. It just means he's in a flow state, as they say. Yeah, Poison Sting? When he tells you that you can't jam out? Well, no, I'm a Pokemon trainer. I'm worried about my Pokemon's IVs and this critical hit chance calc right now, you know? I'm a loser. Losers can't jam out. Can you peanut butter out? I'm gonna convert this guy into pure paste. You know that's what he is right now, right? Inside of a cocoon, the insect is almost pure liquid. I'm gonna squeeze that out onto a piece of bread. Trader's gonna pick up so much coin from you. You say that like I'm gonna lose. You don't have any faith in... Oh, no, I didn't spell it right. You don't have any faith in Neck Arc. That's supposed to say Neko Arc. Nekark. To the victor goes the spoils. This brat is not getting anything. Huh? I ran out of Pokemon. That's what we like to see. Come on, baby pink. You got this. Hey, wait up. What's the hurry? He's cracking backwards. Cracking his peanuts. I do appreciate this level 9 boss Venonat. There's no other point in the game where Venonat could ever be a boss encounter. You have a Butterfree, you want to trade it for my Beedrill? Worst trade of all time. Who would ever do that? Butterfree is broken in this game. It's boosted XP Beedrill. Yeah, but you'll actually get XP from Butterfree because it'll actually kill things. God damn, they really slashed the encounter rate in here. But they gave Beedrill some love in this hack. I think it's okay. I remember they gave Beedrill a lot of love in Pokemon Yellow Legacy. So true, bestie. See, he looks like he has a little yarmulke on. He's embarrassed. He's embarrassed to be seen wearing his yarmulke in public. I'm gonna give it a few minutes trying to get Pikachu, because I would really like to get a golden Raichu. Did they add in Ash's illegal Pidgeotto that he picks up here? I know they added that in yellow. Looks more like a Fez than a Yarmulke. The Fez. Oh, I know what that is. That was in Indiana Jones. One of the man who rides a camel in the desert says that, or has one on at the very end. Her character looks like a Homestuck character. Her sprite looks like Jaden, like Jade animations. Maybe it just wasn't meant to be. I don't really want to look for Pikachu very much longer. Let's get out of here. Do you know what I'm doing? Sure. That's right, it's hard work. He's mansplaining it to us. It's right here. You have to pay. He's one of those people that, like, demands money of you of a service because they tricked you into giving it to you. But it's totally worth it. Where is it? I know it's here. Come on. You can't trick me, I know it's here. Maybe that's a Gen 3 thing. He won't have a rock move. Alright, maybe he doesn't need a rock move. Tackle should be a rock type move when a rock is tackling you. That makes sense to me. Cheers, bro. I'll drink to that. Absolutely fucking obliterated. Not gonna lie, now that that guy died, we have very low chances of winning. The stat gulf this early on is immense. It's kind of ridiculous how much the stat gulf actually exists this early on. Like just 3 or 4 levels. What? Grubhubby is evolving. He fucking looks like the guy from the Grubhub ad too. That's so funny. I love the Gen 1 music lots. I do too. I think it could be implemented like ever so slightly better, but it's not a big deal. It's also a game from 1996, so I don't really know. I don't really know how much you can complain about that. Is that his pupa form? It's his pube form. That's why he's got such high defenses. God damn, can I fucking speak a sentence without my glasses sliding down my face? Status. Okay. He's okay. That's why my Pokemon are all the rock type. Do you want to challenge me? Then show me what you've got. Okay. Well, we've got a fighting type, so... Dracilla. I kind of wish I could see what my moves did, I'm not gonna lie. They seem to be about the same power level. Alright. Oh, fuck. We have to level up our team. There's no way past this guy if this guy is slower. The ties that bind. Human-like nose. This game predates, what was that? Oh wait, that might have been a movie thing. I was gonna make a joke about the Hogwarts Legacy, the Harry Potter goblins, but oh, Saint Attack. Um, but I can't remember if that was in the game or the movies. Alan Rickman. Oh, that's Snape. I always forget because Alan Rickman. I always see him as Snape. I don't initially associate him as the guy from Die Hard. Rip to a legend. I'm built different though. I'm still here. I'm still here and I'm playing Pokemon Kanto expansion pack. Brock is unhearing you. Alright, buddy, you just need to dodge and land and crit. It's over. It's never been more fucking over in my life. It's so snover. One in 256 miss. I need you. No! That was still pretty close. Alright, we have to go through a training arc. What song are we putting on? What is imported cheese doing? Pokemon Fire Red Softcore NTR Nuz Unlocked Kanto Only Challenge. Why is imported cheese talking about Neto Rare? Alright. Let's get this over with. I wonder if that's being picked up on mic, if my neighbors are loud enough that you can hear that. It's fucking annoying. Coinper looks like he's gonna hurl. Does he? Oh, he kind of does. He kind of looks like he's like holding over his mouth like he's gonna vomit. I think that we can beat Brock, but I don't want to over-level my Mankey. I don't want my Mankey to be like 7 levels ahead for the entire game. Everyone makes fun of it when you just hack in rare candies, but this is the alternative. How far ahead is Mankey? I guess he's not that far ahead. I guess these guys just level up really slow. Can I get something other than fucking Pidgey? What does Bug become? He becomes a bug fighting. That's why if I can get him to 10, I have 2 fighting types, and he would help a lot with Brock. I just gotta actually get him through that mountain. The mountain that is becoming evolved. The next step in Pokemon evolution. God damn, he heals up fucking slow. And because we can only fight Pidgey, I have to swap him out every single time. Yo, an opponent he could really fight. Let's fucking go. Let's freaking go. I'm not censoring myself, but I like freaking more. It's funnier in that context. Yes, Gust is normal. It's just I guess Pidgey is just strong early on. I mean, we can't really damage is the problem. So it's like it'll out-damage us if we do it that way. And it's gonna take so long we'll run out of PP. I mean, maybe we'll get some lucky crits. The bug eats the rat in this reality. He's such an enormous bug that he can just eat the rat. He's like that one cockroach that like is on the bed in that one meme picture. It's a real manga, but I don't know the actual manga. I just know that everyone posts that one picture of like the ginormous cockroach that's like laying on his back on a bed. Spiders that can eat birds. Yeah, the huntsman spider. Doesn't the huntsman spider hunt smaller animals? Like, it eats, like, rats and stuff, right? Maybe. Perhaps. I think giant trapdoor spiders do this. I don't know what that means, and I don't want to look that up. I hate that I know what huntsman spiders are. I would rather have remained ignorant of that my whole life. You know, like they call like Roko's basilisk like an information hazard. I think knowing that huntsman spiders exist is an information hazard, I think. They hide in holes and lurk and then yank things into the holes. Oh, I know what this is. I've heard of these guys. They do look very cute, actually, for spiders, if I remember correctly. It's like those green spiders that jump everywhere. Oh my fucking god. Please tell me Uppercut is fighting. He's peak. He is cool. I really hope Uppercut is fighting now. If that's fucking normal type Uppercut and I just did all that for nothing, I'm gonna be absolutely livid. Does Mankey have Uppercut? Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was a different type of Uppercut. I'm thinking of Sky Uppercut that was introduced in a later generation. Karate Chop, that's normal. It's true. This song is kind of hype, actually. I'm just going to leave it on. Yeah, fucking look at him. He's all boxed up. He's got like the imperfect cell dinghy. Okay. I sacrifice you, Neko Arc. Fucking owned. Actual liberal. I took you for granted. Here's the Boulder Badge. The Boulder Badge. TM is only good once. TM34 contains Bide. Why is it baby pink? Because it's gonna turn into Sylveon, so I wanted to call it pink. And then I was like, that's a song by Mo Shop. Let's get an extra ball in case we're into a Pokemon. Do you like how the badge gives you actual buffs? I do, because I think they should, like, for the mainline playthrough of the Pokemon game. You obviously can't do that for like multiplayer or competitive, but like I think that's pretty cool. There's better executions of it. I think that the trials in Sun and Moon are kind of like the same idea, because you get the Z crystals for doing them. So it's like every time you complete a gym, instead of getting a badge boost, you get like an item that you can actually use that just makes you stronger. Like, I prefer that, but I think this is also good. I think my favorite aspect of it is badge boosting, though. Badge boosting is definitely cheesy, but it's really fun. What did Pink do? Just give me a reason that we can learn to love again. She did that with the guy from Fun. I remember that. I listened to that a lot when I played New Vegas one time. It's been burned into my memory forever. You just fucking hit this damn tackle? Alright, never mind. What else did Pink do? I can think of, what do I think of? Who do I specifically think of when I think of, like, 2000s music, actually? I think maybe Katy Perry. I think of, like, Hot and Cold, Teenage Dream, I Kissed a Girl. Those are the ones that come to mind immediately. Nothing from Pink comes to mind. There's Kesha. She did Timber with Pitbull. That's freaking epic. Kesha did that song that sounds like she's saying good kush, but it's actually glitter. I've always heard it as I got that good kush on my mind or something like that, but she's saying glitter. Dude, my Gent Larva was not that strong. What is going on here? Gwen Stefani had a few hits. I don't know how old she is, though. I don't even know if she's 2000s. I really like Sweet Escape and Luxurious, though. Baby, shut the refrigerator door, baby. That's the reason I've been acting so cold. I love that part. It's so cheesy. Well, I heard she was in an old rock band before she went for pop. Cheese or be cheesed, bonehead. You know who used to be big? Madonna. That's why she featured on someone else's song called Paper Planes. Or am I thinking of someone else? Now that's what I call music staples. Someone else who knows. You have no idea how many times I listened to the Now That's What I Call Music while I was in the showers as a kid. It's perfect shower music. Because one of them had that Coldplay song that has like the violin intro. Or no, it wasn't One Direction. It was one... What was it? It wasn't One Direction. That was back when I Whip My Hair Back and Forth was a top hit. I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. It's youngster Joey and his Rattata. Oh god, he's about to fucking one-shot us. Disturbed? I'm thinking... wow? No, that's Korn. That's Freak on a Leash. Disturbed is the one where the guy does like the roleplay about his mother beating him or something. Yeah, it's that one song. It's like super edgy. To the point where it's like hard to listen to. Makes me cringe. Kameta Punch. No, Bobby, don't hit me. It sounded like Muscle Man from my ears. Could you? Did you imagine? Oh, that's a good use for AI. Have Muscle Man do the Disturbed song. Oh no, bro. It's because I'm picturing, but like him recoiling in that way that he does in the show where his like titties fly back and hit him in the face. Oh no, bro. Weird Owl, Poodle Hat, and Metallica Saint Anger. It's not an exciting trio of CDs. I liked Metallica. I had a Metallica phase. Because I know it from Guitar Hero, so I would listen to it while I'd play like Call of Duty. Because I remember as a kid I was like, Fade to Black. They have a song called, I think, Fade to Black. And I was like, Fade to Black. That's a Bleach movie. I'll put that song on. And then it turned out to be okay. I'm gonna be real, we might not play this game all the way through. I mean, if the opening is... If it never picks up. But I wanted to give it a try. Last time I played it. The last time I played it was years ago now. I think Invisible Kid is a good meme track. Metallica has a lot of good stuff. It's just that one album was a flunk. I don't know anything about Metallica beyond a few of their songs. Ooh. I can't remember. I like Master of Puppets. I listened to that one because of Risotto. Everyone Likes One. That's like the normie song, right? Did Metallica do the Four Horsemen? King Nothing Is Real? That sounds familiar, but I can't recognize it right now. Yeah, I think Metallica did the Four Horsemen. They used that in an X-Men movie. Like the kid with his wings coming out and he's fucking listening to Metallica in like some like abandoned warehouse. God, whenever Makima's Horseman thing gets revealed, everyone's gonna spam that in fucking Chainsaw Man edits. It's gonna be so annoying. Metallica did a show with the Trans-Siberian Orchestra that goes extremely hard. Alright, Fury Attack. Come on. You can't focus on your losses, you have to think about what you gained. I'm thinking of Raining Blood, but that's Slayer. What else did Metallica do that I like? Accumulate Mass. Fucking Christ, can I fight something without losing half this thing's HP? It's gonna double kick me to death, I know it. But I really want this thing to get some fucking experience. Jesus Christ, man. Alright, I need a crit. Maybe? I got so lucky. I am blessed. Wow. Sometimes the sounds that come from next door are funny enough that I don't get mad at them. It sounded like a Mario, like wah. When does this thing evolve? That's what I want to fucking know. Meowth would actually be real. Meowth is really good at the start of the game. Meowth has really good stats for like early on. It's just this thing's pre-evolution, I guess, is just like fucking ridiculously weak. Actual ass. Because, I mean, they refused to put in certain pre-evolutions that came on later. Like, they didn't put in, like, Igglybuff or Pichu. Unless I'm mistaken. So it's weird that they put in, like, other pre-evolutions like this. I only lost because this Pokemon is weak. I mean, it's true. If you had the strongest Pokemon, you'd win. Like, if Silver had Giratina, I mean, what are you supposed to do? Kind of a bad example. Giratina's really weak and competitive. It fell off. We're gonna have so much wealth from this. Come on, give me that money. Giratina? No, it's sick. It just fell off. Plenty of cool Pokemon fall off. It's a part of the game. Goodbye. What are actual Jagan Pokemon? Like Pokemon that you get that are intentionally... What the fuck? Okay, what are Pokemon that you get that, that start, like, fully evolved? And just progressive... What the fuck was that? Actual cheat code Pokemon. What was that? What was that nonsense? Ooh, they're trying to summon aliens. Maybe get... No. See, a Jagan is actually usable immediately. It's good. I don't know if any Pokemon start like that, actually. Gen 2 Heracross? But the thing is, Heracross actually kind of... I think specifically Gen 2 Heracross, because Heracross never gets any better moves. You're like stuck spamming strength on it, so it like does kind of fall off. But its stats are just so fucking ridiculous when you get it after Azalea. But the problem is it's too late into the game, right? I don't know if I want to... I really want to keep using this thing. Oh yeah, in case you thought that Zubat was too strong. The fact that Biddybat exists, but like they didn't put Pichu in, is kind of like, what are you doing? Kill it. I forgot about Biddybat. So funny. I'm sorry, who was in Paris? Oh, it's a losing fight. But I've got crits on my side in high speed. I might need to go buy some potions. I've noticed that if a ROM hack doesn't give you the means to just buy a ton of like potions and stuff, the first cave is usually kind of the fall off point. Because it kind of forces you to go through too much like nonsense. And you're just kind of like, I don't know if I fucking vibe with this. Like the alternative, instead of just healing this thing over and over, is to train it until it actually is like good enough. But like, I don't know, does it evolve at 16? Do I have to grind up this thing to 16? Sorry, the mart's over here. Oh yeah, there's no like right side thing. By 10. Ugh, that's all of our money. Because other than this, the only ROM hacks I can remember that I've actually tried and played were Crystal Clear. That was on the VOD channel. And then Pokemon Yellow Legacy, which is pretty good. I was thinking about trying some of the vanilla games to see if they hold up at all. Like Platinum, Black and White 2. The ones that people really like. Heart Gold. I would need a better emulator to play them on, though. Randomized, probably. No, just full vanilla. Like, maybe use the item G code so that I can, like, keep potions on me and I don't have to make trips back and forth. But, like, other than that, just play vanilla. You just fucking hit the guy? Nuzlocking? I've kind of fallen out of Nuzlocking. Because, like, if you're gonna Nuzlocke, you're doing it so that the game is, like, harder, right? But it's like, at that point, just play a harder game. Like, for Pokemon, you can just do ROM hacks. Like, you can just play, like, Lazarus, which is, like, harder than vanilla to an extent to where it's still fun. Or, like, you can play with Radical Red. Play a harder game and cheat. I don't know how I feel about the weird backporting of the GSC music. It feels very out of place in this game. Ugh. God damn, man. Knock it off with the fucking accuracy. Yeah, this isn't fun. No. I don't just want to switch train for fucking 10, 15 levels. I want my... God damn it, I want my Pokemon to be usable. You know what, you're right. I'll go back and get him whenever one of my Pokemon inevitably faints. And I'll have him be like a switch in when I need to switch someone in. You know, actually, I should get a Sandshrew. We should add Sandshrew to the team. Because I wouldn't mind a Alolan Sandshrew. Alright, buddy. Cooperate here. Mouse. Into a ball to protect against attacks. Is there enough room? Samus Arid. Because it's like, it's from a Sandshrew. It's like from the desert where it's arid. I need to go heal my Pokemon. There's like a part in like your head. It's like the back of your head. And it's like starting to sharply hurt. Whenever you leave a battle, and then like within 2 steps you get another encounter. It's like very similar to a headache. Oh yeah, I show you kind of like that detail. You can see there's a side. A little bit. I don't have very much patience anymore. I don't think patience is a very good trait to have as a gamer. I mean, it also might be the bright white of it. There's a reason I don't play old gen games very much anymore, because like the giant bright white does kind of hurt my eyes after a bit. But that's more so like graphics than like gameplay. I just don't think patience is very much worth it. Like, is this thing steel type? No, but we're immune to his attack, so he can't do anything. God damn it. Just had to fucking say something, didn't I? Flinch? Kill. Alright. Light work. No reaction. Magikarp would have been useful here. True. Fucking true. Critical, so he ignored his own boost. Yeah, this entire experience is kind of like unpleasant. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is why when I played these games back in the day, I literally from the word go kept them on sped up and put on background music. It's very unpleasant to play old gen Pokemon, like just kind of all around. Really insane special. So they kept the special defense as what they use for the attack. The problem is you don't have any fairy moves, so it's just kind of it might actually be a little bit worse than if we had just left it. All right, I'm gonna go get Magikarp. We could get a Alolan Geodude. Making me wince. Making me cringe. Cringes and physically recoil. Most people don't know that's what cringing actually means. Because to cringe is a verb. Actually, that's the best example of it is The Boys. There's that part where Homelander sees a girl like cough and she like spits out phlegm and he wrinkles his nose and he makes that disgusted look. That is like actual literal cringing. The real reason I didn't want to do this is because of the money. What did he say? He said something else, but I don't know. Oh, did I want to give it a nickname? I don't think it's really until you get to Gen 3 or so on that like playing a game at normal speed and kind of all that is like very, very nice. Even then, a lot of vanilla games are just too slow. It's the Coppins Pokemon Center looker. Was there, don't they... I don't actually remember. That lady that everyone talks about from the new game, the one with the butt, everyone says she's from, like, Gen 6, but I don't remember her. I'm still stuck with Scratch here. Need a real move. Forgettable character until hot. Well, I don't think she was legal before. Was she in the battle tower? No, that's the other lady. There's a lady who has like pink hair in the Gen 3 battle tower, and then for some reason in Sun and Moon she's a detective woman. Oh, that's a different girl. Yeah, the butt lady is Emma. I thought that was her. Yeah, you have a battle with her. She has like a mega too. She's like a really big spike in Sun and Moon because she's like the first post game fight you do. So compared to the champion in like the 50s, she has like I think almost a team of 70s or something. It's really funny. She just kind of comes in and just washes you. Alright, we have to change. Oh, is it Ultra Sun and Moon? No, actually. I think it's distinctly only Sun and Moon. Because the post-game is different in both. I didn't play it. I don't think Citra has a rapid B button, right? Like in Citra, you can't cue a button like what I'm doing right now, where I just hold the left stick or the left trigger and it just rapids through things. Because without that, I don't know how worth it the turbo, that's the word. I don't know how much you should play later gen Pokemon. It reaches a point, man. Because I've tried replaying Sword and Shield before. And you just have to sit there and fucking, like, whenever someone pops up with dialogue, you just have to keep pushing B until it, like, pull up your phone because it's so fucking boring. Like, dude, I get the whole, like, you just don't have an attention span thing, but it's like, I've played Morrowind. I sit there and read in Morrowind because it's actually fucking engaging. It's like, bro, I'm sorry, fucking Pokemon dialogue isn't as fucking as engaging as other games. Fucking write better. I looked up this Emma character and the new design of her pants looks like a piss fetish thing. What are you talking about? Who is it you think you see? I mean, if I stop streaming tomorrow, a business big enough it could be listed on the NASDAQ goes belly up. It stops. It ceases to exist. Oh, she's the lady with the Esper from Gen 6. Okay. What are you talking about? Like, it's only darker on the crotch. I just think the designers were horny when they made this lady. I don't think it's a piss fetish thing. Why does she look significantly older in this other thing? Sorry, I'm specifically referencing her old design. Let me pull this up. Open image, a new tab. This is her supposedly as like a much younger character, but she looks significantly older than in the future. It might just be the hair. It's very bizarre. That's what we say in business. The hair makes the person. Hi, I'm John Harrison, and I'm here to sell you hair. Doomed anime mom. I love that in Attack on Titan, the mom has that haircut, and then literally 3 episodes later, the like new teammate that has that haircut gets brutally killed again. It's like she dies twice in the span of 3 episodes. Because of Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Is that the one with the green-haired lady? Kind of lighter than green? She blonde. It's not who I'm thinking of. Mercedes? That's a car. Here, I'd rather look this up than keep doing this. Who's Mercedes? Confused. Is your hair long or short? Oh, it's both. I was like, why is she being drawn with different hairs? Someone gingerfied her. Let me make sure nothing explicit is on screen. Okay. Someone gingerfied her. So someone took all of her pigmentation. Oh. Come on, man. He's actually at a lower level now, but we can actually just use him, so I'll put him up front. You'd like the first playthrough, I think. I'd have to get it on Switch, and I don't feel like it. I will also never... I don't want to get an Elgato again. Elgato is such a fucking pain in the ass to work with. It was annoying when it worked, and then it stopped working in like, I think like a year. Yeah, Spiro. Alright, Ryu Jinx not work on your computer. Is that the Switch emulator? I was under the impression that Switch emulation was dead because they basically got Tears of the Kingdom working before it came out, and Nintendo went on like a massive spree of trying to get rid of it. I mean, yeah, Switch is not intensive. Like, I think the Switch is weaker than the Xbox 360, unless I'm mistaken. And my computer can run Fallout 4, so I assume I can run any Switch game. Although if I tried to stream something like Breath of the Wild on it, it would probably chug like shit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for this. I don't like how Fire Emblem looks on Switch, though. I'll say that, like, straight up. Like, I hate how it looks. It looks sort of like the GameCube ones. Fire Emblem Fate's impossible. I can't do that. I don't know what's up with fucking Citra. Citra would not run any version of Fates. I tried, unironically, I tried almost a dozen different downloads of Fates. I tried, like, multiple versions of each of the 3 route splits. And things. No, there are forum posts about it. It's basically just that it runs poorly on emulator. Because it wasn't very well optimized, or something like that. Something to that effect. Like, it wasn't made very well for, the 3DS, so it's hard to get working on emulator. Because Ratchet and Clank used to have the same issue, but it's just that people still care about Ratchet and Clank. There aren't as many people talking about Fire Emblem Fates in the current year. Poison Stone? Clefairy come out to play. Mount Moon Crater. They appear to be primitive and very aggressive. Or at least that's what the book I found in the Pewter Museum has to say. That's how you get the past Paradox Pokemon. That's how you get Screamtail and Sandy Shocks. Whoa! You shocked me. Oh, you're just a kid. Is Ratchet and Clank on Steam? The new one is. I haven't played it, but I know that you can run Ratchet and Clank, Going Commando, Up Your Arsenal, and Deadlocked. All 4 of them on PCSX2. But I own all of them on PS2, and I can still run them on my PS2, but I'd rather play them on a computer. Yeah, that's one thing I never understood, is people are fucking weird about that. They're like, no, I have to play this shitty game on my shit-ass console. It's like, if you have both, why would you not be playing it on computer? You get all the benefits of it running better, looking better, everything. Showed a boob glitch? That's not a glitch. It works that way on purpose. But I know exactly what you're talking about. It's the one in Rilgar where if you jump back and forth, the lady's tits get bigger. Video games are so freaking epic. How long do they grow? There is an upper limit, I think. I've gotten them to be most of her body, though. We'll let him get a little bit more injured. I would rather personally look at Courtney Gears. But if that's all you have, that's all you have. I will introduce the younger generation to inflation fetish. I feel like most people who get into the inflation fetish thing do it with like the whole body. It's very bizarre for it to only be the breasts, I guess. Yeah, here's that level 16 Eradicate you were saying was gonna filter me. Alright, Magikarp, it's your time to shine! Oh no. Oh no. No. If you just would have fucking missed. What am I actually supposed to do now? Okay. He's shaking that ass. You just gotta raw dog this shit, buddy. I don't have 2 turns to give the other guy. Come on, Tail Whip. Fuck. God. Is it strategically better to go for the heal on the guy here? I think it is. Alright, just attack. I'll listen to you. There we go. We got lucky. We did attack. He's so tall. Oh my fucking god, man. God, give me some real fucking stats here, man. This game sucks. Alright, we might be calling this kind of soon. The thing is, I have like all night to do whatever I want. I don't have a video I'm working on. I don't have a script written. I haven't even decided what my next video is gonna be, so I have like too much time right now. I need to like stream something. I could catch up on the Medulo chapter. I could probably write a video about JJK Medulo, but the thing is, it's not done yet, and it's only got, I think, 9 more chapters. And I don't want to make a video. I don't want to spend like 2 weeks on a video and then the ending just be fucking dog shit. Because I sort of had that happen before with JJK. Not really, because the JJK ending is fine, but people did not like the ending. So like I stopped reading right before it ended, and then the ending was seen as bad, which was a really funny experience, but It did kill any motivation to continue doing JJK things at the time. You got Terraria. What's that? I have been considering reading One Piece. The thing is, no One Piece, like, I already know enough about One Piece to know that, like, all of the topics people care about are fucking boring and I don't want to make videos on them. Yeah, what's Terraria? I don't know what Terraria is. I mean, I can just Google it if you want. Me sitting here and Googling things is probably the same level of entertaining as fucking 40 million bitty bats. One of the best games, one of the best selling games of all time, probably. So it looks like the little thing that tries to get Hiei to betray the team in Yu Yu Hakusho when they go to the demon place. Don't know what Minecraft is. I mean, hey, I know what Minecraft is. I know Steve. I know Chicken Jockey. I know the Creeper. I know Dream SMP drama. I know about grooming. I know things. Oh fucking god, man. Terraria is number 7 on the list. What's the biggest selling game of all time? We have to basically exclude most mobile games because most mobile games have like a free-to-play but like purchase formula. What game has sold the most? Is it? It might be Minecraft. Pokemon Red and Blue were up there for a while, right? Skyrim is actually up there. Like if you count all of its different releases under the same umbrella. Yeah, this is infinitely more interesting than fucking Bitty Bat. Let's look this up. Top 10 highest selling games of all time. Oh, you're right. GTA is going to count because of online. I always forget GTA 5 was really popular for some reason. Because that game is dog shit. The screen is like super zoomed in because of the expansion pack. The expansion pack has like this weird border thing. I can actually switch it on and off so you can see. I don't really care for the border, so I just zoomed in. Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto 5, Wii Sports. I always forget. Yeah, there we go. The sleeper hit. Red Dead Redemption 2 is number 4. Is Red Dead Redemption 2 so peak that it deserves this? A lot of people talk that game up. Everyone I've ever heard describe Red Dead Redemption 2 describes it fondly. I've never heard bad things about it from people who like it. The only bad things I've ever seen on Red Dead Redemption 2 are like disingenuous take, like bad faith. Like they're just trying to make the game look bad for some weird reason. Mario Kart 8. This has to be some kind of weird... Yeah, it's counting 2 different games. That's why. PUBG. That doesn't work though, right? Because it's free to play. Based on the Japanese film Battle Royale. Is that? I guess it's true. I mean, Battle Royale was just based on on the fact that a Battle Royale is something that happens, I guess. Terraria. Wow, you were right. Number 7. You've looked this up. There's no way that's a coincidence. I was expecting a Pokemon game to be up here. Because Pokemon's like one of the, I think, the highest media franchise of all time or something. Pokemon is crazy crazy successful for how shit the games are. I looked it up after you said you never heard of it. The Witcher 3. I kind of never want to play The Witcher 3. Because of how much I've had to hear about Witcher when people talk about Elder Scrolls. I kind of never want to play them, ever. The original Super Mario Bros. Human Fall Flat? That game. I know that game. Overwatch, The Sims, Stardew Valley. New Horizons is up here? You know, the reason New Horizons is up here is because it released, like, I think the month COVID hit, didn't it? When did this game come out? It doesn't say on here. This game, I think, literally came out in March, where lockdown had finally started. Yeah, March 20th. This was literally released in the middle of, like, the start of lockdown. That's why this is on here. Because this game is not good enough to be up here. Like, no, like, genuinely. Or low-key. Red and blue and yellow. It would be lower then, because this is compiling 3 games into one. This would be significantly lower. Where's the first Elder Scrolls? Or where's Skyrim, specifically? There we go, 32. Elden Ring, the rival, the beef. It's a good time. I don't think New Horizons is top 14. Just being real. Black Ops 3, Modern Warfare. Hogwarts Legacy. Dude, I'm so brain rotted. I saw World Franchise. And I thought it said woke. Payday 2, the original Sonic. You know, something interesting about this list is that the numbers are kind of varied. I think Animal Crossing might be the only one on the list, like in the top 20 or so. Yeah, you have to get to 19 for it to be after 2020. And even then, you've only got a few titles on there before the 2000s. I guess it's because gaming became more mainstream in the 2010s, which is probably why some of these exist. San Andreas. San Andreas and Sword and Shield are neck and neck. That's such a bizarre thing to think about. Modern Warfare 3. I don't think my Xbox will let me play this anymore, but I do have fond memories of this. The survival mode on this is really fun. I think the maps are dog shit though, which kind of hinders it. None of the survival mode maps are like very fun. They all basically boil down to like open squares that have like stairs to higher areas that have like two-way stairs. It's like the entire map, like for all of the survival things. It's sad Sword and Shield sold that much. Sword and Shield get too much of the flack for all the issues Pokemon have, but to be fair, the longer it goes on, the worse it gets. I actually think Sword and Shield are not too terribly bad. And that it's more so that they just have issues the whole series has than like that it's explicitly their fault. Because they're fairly good games. Like, if you just didn't have the dialogue issue, Pokemon Sun and Moon would be up there. Like, they'd be top 10. Or not top 10, but they'd be... I don't know, maybe like the 4th best games? It, like, encourages them to cut corners when the games come out mediocre and people buy it up anyways. Are you describing... The Elder Scrolls? Yes. I mean, you're describing every franchise that becomes successful. The only franchise that I never hear this complaint with is like the Soulsborne games. People seem to still like them, even to the modern day. By all means, a pretty good game. If you're being charitable, maybe? I can't defend the writing. There's no way to really defend the writing in Skyrim, I don't think. Which, like, it wouldn't be an issue if they didn't have if there wasn't a giant 10-minute section of the game where people sit down and talk. If, like, having a speech skill wasn't a mechanic of the game, you feel me? Like, if you just took out the writing, sure, you could say that, like, well, it doesn't have writing, but, like, it does. So, like, you can't really excuse the writing. The writing is hilarious. Like, it's hilariously bad. So you make that argument. Like, the fact that, like, you get hired to be a thief and you just drop the ring that you were supposed to steal into the bottom of a river, and you can go tell the guy, like, hey, I fucked up, and he's like, damn, well, I'm still gonna hire you, so like, we just need people hired for, like, the tax write-off. And then he gives you a job where he explicitly tells you that you're not supposed to burn the beehives. And then you burn the beehives, and he's like, you fucking idiot. Well, I'm still gonna give you more work. It's one of those things that's so funny. Yeah, but you can just burn all of them and he just gets pissed off at you and that's it. There's no consequence. He just goes, Maven's furious. Now go talk to Maven because she's still gonna give you work. Because you can, what is it? You can fuck up the first one. You can get rid of the ring you're supposed to steal from Branche. Then when he tells you to go shake the people down but not kill them, you can murder all of them and still progress the quest. Then when you get the beehive quest, you can just burn all of them and he just gets pissed off at you, but it still progresses. They stop giving you the ability to fail after that, but it's so funny. Brynjolf is such a chump. Where's the main one? What is Pokemon? Pokemon highest selling franchise. Isn't it like the highest selling media franchise in general? Yeah, it's number 1. It's not even close either. It's 50 ahead of Mickey Mouse. It's like 3 times Star Wars. The fact that it's that profitable and the games come out in the state they do is like ridiculous. That includes cards and toys. Yeah. But like, it doesn't really matter though. If they're that far ahead, there's genuinely no excuse for the games to come out bad. But you also got to think, right? Pokemon's only 15 on the games that make money, right? That means that in like what? That's like a little bit over. That was like what, a few million, 15 million. It means that games are such an infinitesimally small part of it. There's no excuse to put effort into the games. Then don't make them. If they want to have their games, then they already know they're financially secured, so if they're gonna make games, then fucking make art. They already know they don't need the games, and they're still making slop on top of them. Make shit game, make money, done. so ass. Alright, I don't want to fucking power through this. What do I want to do tonight? It's already 9. I can't do a Medulla read-along. They really do not like it if you show manga on screen that are new. I don't want to play Terraria. What other ROM hacks am I in? No. There's no new releases of Crystal Clear. I don't know. I might just fuck off. I'm kind of hungry too. I might make food. And my neighbor's getting on my nerves. This wasn't a productive stream, but I didn't have fun. I laughed at something. I don't remember what I laughed at, though. You know, I'm going senile. I can't remember things past like a few minutes anymore. See ya.